Chapter 21, Abuse. This is one of the most real and painful chapters for me to write. Not because I haven't worked through my past experiences of abuse, but more so because I know that for some people out there, abuse is a real and present part of their lives. Emotional, sexual, violent, and even spiritual abuse are all running rampant, and it is time for us all to stand against this sad reality of ours. I watched both my step and real father physically abuse my mother. I watched my real father beat down quite a few girlfriends like Mike Tyson in his prime pay-per-view fighting days. He smacked my siblings and I around quite often and instilled more fear than any other emotion in all of us. I was 13 when I was punched in the nose by my... One more time. Punch right there. Yes. I was 13 when I was punched in the nose by that motherfucker for the last time. I picked myself up off the ground, bloody nose and all, and made the all too final decision to run away and never look back. I had decided at that moment that anything and anywhere was better than living with that monster. I think a lot about how many kids out there in the world now are going through what I went through. How many of them are being abused by those meant to protect and care for them? I was angry for a long time at my mother and my stepmother for accepting such treatment from deadbeat full of shit men. I mean, it got so bad for us at one point that we were living in shelters. I was aware of everything. So many parents assume that kids don't remember or have no clue what goes on in their early childhoods. And I want to make it completely clear to all of you. Punch right there. I want to make it completely clear. I want to make it completely clear to all of you who are parents that this is not true. I was observant since I was crawling around in Pampers. And even though I didn't know and can't recall everything, I knew the sound of my mother crying and that when my father yelled, violence would soon follow. I knew that my father aroused fear in me. I knew the difference between sadness and happiness. I know I can't change the past, but I do know that I play a big part in my own future. Abuse is brutal, and we boast so much as to how advanced we are as humans, and yet still resort to horrid acts of violence against one another.